Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Awareness Wednesdays. I'm Fredrick Byerly.
And I am Traci Byerly.
And we are
Unapologetically Gray. Hello, everybody. Hope all is well on your end.
Glad y'all can join us. We're glad to be here today. We just got a little something we want to share, talk about. Now, this information may be in reference to those that may be on up in their years, say 60 on above. But if you listen carefully, this can be information for anyone actually, because as we all endure life and we get on up into our wonderful years, there's things we can take in mind and consideration. If you're younger, this will be great because you can already start pondering, thinking about and planning on doing the things as you move into your golden years.
Mm-hmm. And your silver years too.
of your life. It has something to do with living. There's so many things that we encounter on any given day with life and challenges. But what's most important, we talk about this, is our health, and just to be able to appreciate where you are. We live in a world where there's so much hustle and bustle, especially this time of year, to get this and get that done, to do all that and do all that stuff. But let us not get too busy to where we remember what's important. And that's life, and that's the moment that we have right now. It's times like this where we just take a deep breath and relax and focus on what is important, not just for today, but as we move further. So we don't know exactly where we got this, who gave us credit for this information, but what we'd like to do is we would like to take time and just share it with each and every one of you. Those of you out there think there's something in here that might be very, very good.
A friend of ours works for, well, actually, I think he's retired from the post office. So he got this somewhere from the post office. He posted it on Facebook. He said he wished he knew who to give credit, but he didn't know who to give credit to. But we were like, oh my gosh, this is some good stuff. We got to share this.
Okay, so let's stay between age 60 and death. It's time to use your money that you saved. Use it and enjoy it. Don't just keep it for those who may have no notion to the sacrifices that you've made to get it. Remember, there's nothing more dangerous than a son, daughter, or vice versa, or any type of relative whatsoever with big ideas for your hard-earned capital.
That includes in-laws.
In-laws, family, friends, and all those people above.
Mm-hmm.
Warning. This is also a bad time to invest or investments. Even if it seems wonderful or foolproof, they only bring problems and worries. This is a time for you to enjoy some peace and quiet. Let us add to that. First of all, it depends on what you're investing in. If it's the stock, if it's something that may fluctuate up and down, if you can afford to do that, then it's not bad. Plus, it also depends on what form of investment as well. Sometimes when it comes to investing, the expertise tell us as we get on up into our wonderful years, tend to be less aggressive, more conservative. So if you can afford to invest and not risk losing it all or putting you in a bind which can affect your style of comfort of your lifestyle right now, it's not a bad idea to consider that. Investing is always something that we're doing, and remember, it is for your future. So get the information that you need, get the knowledge, make sure you've got enough understanding before you actually continue to do that and plunge into it. Start worrying about financial situations of your children and your grandchildren, and don't feel bad spending your money on yourself. You've taken care of them for many years, and you've taught them what you could. You've done your part. You give them the education, food, shelter, and support. The responsibility is now theirs to earn their own money.
We
need to read that one again, but we're not going to. But remember, You've worked hard. You're not responsible for everyone. Sometimes we have to release them so they can step in and become mature and responsible. Get them in a situation where as they get on up there, they can start sending you checks, right? That's how it works.
Don't need somebody's crutch, in other words,
That's
when
right.
they're perfectly capable of standing, walking, and running on their own.
Handling it themselves.
Hmm.
Keep a healthy life without great physical effort. Do moderate exercise. Walk every day, eat well, and get your sleep. It's easy to become sick and it gets harder to remain healthier as you get way up into those big digits. That is why you need to keep yourself in good shape and be aware of your medical and physical needs. Keep in touch with your doctor. Do tests even when you're feeling well. Stay informed.
I would like to add to that. They say do moderate exercise like walking. I say to you, listen to your body and somewhat your mind too. Now, there may be some physical things where you can't quite do, but if it is in your power to do, if you want to go as far as to become a borderline weightlifting person, do it. As long as your body says yes, Traci says go for it. Listen to your doctor and your body though.
Always buy the best, most beautiful items for your spouse or your significant other, for someone else. Invest your best into someone else. The key goal is to enjoy your money with your partner, your spouse now. One day, something will change and you will perhaps miss each other. And all that money that you've been holding on to is not going to do you any good when they're done gone. Spend it on them and do it now.
Enjoy it together.
Do not stress over the little things. You've already overcome so much in your life. You have good memories and bad ones. But the important thing is the presence. Don't let the past drag you down, and don't let the future frighten you. Feel good in the now. Small issues, they will soon be forgotten. Regardless of what age, always keep love alive. Love your partner. Love life. Love your family. Love your neighbor. And remember, a man or a woman is not old as long as he or she has intelligence and affection.
Yes.
Everybody needs love.
Yes.
Be proud, both inside and out. Don't stop going to the hair salon or barber. In other words, don't let yourself go. Do your nails. Go to the dermatologist and the dentist. Keep your perfumes and creams well stocked. When you are well maintained on the outside, it seeps in, making you feel proud and strong.
I agree with that mostly, but I also believe that beauty and handsomeness comes from the inside out. If you got a lot of stuff going on the inside that's not, that creams and hair appointments and barber appointments can't help, it's going to come out on the outside and still make your whole atmosphere be So we would say continue to beautify and work on the inside as much as you do the outside. You've heard us say it time and time again. What is in you comes out of you.
This is why, for anybody young, it doesn't matter what age you're, but the sooner you can start doing this, working on that inward person, the more richer your life can be. Because if you get it right in here, it's going to automatically reflect on the outside. Don't lose sight of fashions and trends for your age. But keep up your own sense of style. You'll develop your own sense of what looks good on you. Keep it and be proud of it. It's part of who you are.
In other words, society already does a sucky job with telling older people what and how they should look, so on and so forth. So with that being said, do you.
Do you.
Do you.
Be natural.
We're
There's
doing
only
this.
one you. Yeah.
Right here, right now. We're
Inside
doing
out.
this.
Be you. Do you.
All right. So always stay up to date. Read newspapers, watch the news. Go online and read what people are saying. Make sure that you have an active email account and try to use some of those social networks. So if we got people older than us who's watching, don't be skirt. You can have somebody sit next to you while you do Facebook. You'll be surprised at what old friends you'll even meet.
Exactly. Now, we talked about the news. We've said this in the past. Be picky, selective about the news that you listen to,
Yes.
that you see for your gates. Be very, very careful of that, because that stuff, some of it can pull you down. That's not the point. The point is to be informed and well informed, and not in a negative way.
That's right. Respect the younger generation and their opinions. That's a hard pill for some people to swallow. But listen why. They may not have the same ideals as you, but they are the future and will take the world in their direction. Give advice, not criticism, and try to remind them that yesterday's wisdom still applies to today.
Yes, it does.
Never use the phrase, "in my time." Your time is now.
Well,
As long as you are alive, you are part of this time. Some people embrace their golden years while others become bitter and surly. Life is too short to waste your time on the latter, being surly. Spend your time with positive, cheerful people. It'll rub off on you, and your days will seem that much better. Spending your time around bitter people will make you feel older and harder to be around. I'm going to say this, don't let that be you who is surly and bitter. People aren't really enjoying being around you, so get around some positive people and be happy. Get you some help if you need some help.
if you're one of those introverted people that pretty much like to be alone by yourself, that's not bad either. Create a positive environment around you. You can do that, and it doesn't always have to be around a lot of people. There's so many things that we can invite light, just music, just permeate the environment with positive, and that can be just as effective in reference to being around a lot of people.
Yes. Do not surrender to the temptation of living with your children or grandchildren, if you have a financial choice, that is. Sure, being around family sounds great, but we all need our privacy. They need theirs, and you need yours. Even then, do so only if you really feel the need to help or do not want to live by yourself. Don't abandon your hobbies. If you don't have any, make new ones. You can travel, hike, cook, read, dance. You can adopt a cat or a dog, grow a kitchen garden,
Yes.
play cards, checkers, chess, dominoes, golf. Try something new. Try to go. Get out of the house. Meet people you haven't seen in a while, safely of course. Experience something new or old. The important thing is to leave the house from
Yes.
time to time. Go to museums. Go walk through a park.
Yes.
Get out there. Speak in courteous tones and try not to complain or criticize too much unless you really need to. Try to accept situations as they are. Pain and discomforts go hand in hand with getting older. Try not to dwell on them, but accept them as a part of life. I'm going to take this one step further.
Yes.
I believe that if you're taking care of yourself, I don't know, maybe the pains and discomforts aren't so bad, so start taking care of yourself now.
That's right.
But in the event that you are having pain and discomfort, I totally agree with don't dwell on them. And yes, you do have to accept it. You can't be in denial about your pain and discomforts. But I'm going to take it a step further and say do what you can.
That's right. That's right.
To have the most quality
Yes.
lifestyle that you can have.
That's right.
Do your best is all that I'm saying. It would be so easy to just lie down and accept fate and be miserable. I don't think that's the will for you. Get around positive people, pain management. Do what you have to do so you can have a quality life. And the last thing, if you've been offended by someone, forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
If you've offended someone, apologize, which with the last point I had, I hope I didn't offend anybody. I apologize. Don't drag around resentment with you. Don't drag around resentment with you. It only serves to make you sad and bitter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who's right. Someone once said, holding a grudge is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. Don't take that poison. Forgive, forget, and move on. By the way, if you're watching the recording of this, please type in the comment section #replay so that we know that you're watching.
Remember, yesterday is the past. We can't bring it back. Tomorrow is a future which is not promised. All we have is now. So we encourage you, because we're going to live in the now and appreciate life where it is. Well, until next time.
Smooches.